Hey, it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We're zooming in and focusing in on a very important topic, and that is really understanding how a covert narcissist dominates or overpowers a relationship, a thought pattern, a feel pattern within you. How does a psychopath begin to essentially psychologically hijack one's thoughts, feelings, beliefs? And how does this become derailed from really what is the natural part of you? And really looking at that, I think it's very important to understand that how the relationship originally there was a buy-in in the beginning that set this into motion. And if we can understand that and embrace that, then the tools and then the opportunity for healing will begin. Because like it or not, you must take 100% responsibility and commitment for your life, your decisions, your choices, your feelings moving forward 100%. If you're in a relationship now, getting out, getting in, wherever it is, you must acknowledge and accept where you're currently at. You must take responsibility right now 100% for how you feel, how you think, how you behave, the choices that you make, the decisions, and then furthermore building up on that now moving forward. Hitherto, now, in the beginning of a relationship with a covert narcissist or a psychopath, there is an experience of this fusing together, a fusion, a merging of lives, a meshing of dreams, a meshing of bodies. You might have you might say one word and then they fill it in, or likewise, and you just fit together like two peas in a pond, or a hand in a glove, or a right and a left. You just seem to complete each other. But this can oftentimes be an issue, not only in healthy bonds where you see there's a coming together and a feeling of healthy respect, admiration, and sort of social norms are honored and respected. In other words, there's not an exploitation, taking advantage of, or a violation of someone's boundaries, their emotions, their time, their emotional or psychological needs. There's not a battling thereof. There's not a battery thereof. There's a certain respect. Maybe it comes with personal growth and knowing that there's limitations with which you must abide by. That is part of respect. It is part of discipline. Now, in a relationship with a covert narcissist or a psychopath, it's important to understand how did they get the upper hand. That really truly is what it is about. And to realize furthermore that yes, one was a willing participant, and I know that this is not always a popular feeling. In fact, it can be very uncomfortable. But yet sometimes the pain, the truth has a grain of pain to it. And so one must need to feel that grain of truth, or that little bit of grit, or maybe that did happen, and sort of kind of coming an awakening from that experience, realizing that, could have been part of the issue, part of the problem, because now once you do acknowledge that, you'll be able to be back in the driver's seat and kind of getting away from the potholes that have been damaging you emotionally as you get into these lulls in a relationship with an emotionally manipulative individual. So furthermore, looking back at kind of the source, the cause, the why, if you will, in the beginning of the relationship, generally there's a fusing together, a coming together of minds, of hearts. Maybe you were married, maybe you were in a business, whatever the format of the relationship, there was a coming together and a merging thereof. But also there came to be a laying down of one's boundaries. In other words, it was, a letting them in. It was a self-disclosure. It was a being honest. But that boundary violation was taken advantage of. In other words, one person, whoever took the upper hand, took it too far. In other words, became too demanding. Became too domineering. And I'm going to have to wrap this up for another section because our video is about to wrap up. We're going to go on to session 2 in the next video.